some a few of our pairs. And guys, how'd you make out on those Aussies? Oh man, oh man, oh man. Whoa, 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 whoa! What's good, man? How you doing? Michael Hansen, I see you. Rashad 25, what's up? James Johnson, what's good, baby? How you feeling? Top of your morning. Lydia now, what's good? Jazzy, what's up? Good morning, ATL. Man, Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, Manhattan, Staten Island, stand up. Yes, sir. Where is Germany, Slovenia, UK? What's up? Spain, Barcelona, Costa Rica, DR, PR. Where you at, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? Vegas, what's up? Yes, you know, just like I said, approaching a little less on a month. Approaching the event. Also, too, yes. Oh, man. Amazing, guys. Good morning, Coffee. How you doing? Texas is in the building. Portugal, I see you. Minnesota, Michael Hansen, what's up? Where's my Caribbeans? TNT, JA, what's up? St. Lucia, Barbados, St. Kitts, what's up? London's in the building. Yes, yes, yes. I see you all, man. Love the energy, guys. It's awesome. Just thankful. It's another day. I'm here with you guys. And it's just amazing, amazing, amazing. Slovenia's in the building. Let's get it in gear. Let's rock. Okay. Antigua. Wow. What's up, Antigua? I see you. Antigua. I always wanted to visit there. Orlando, Texas. I see you. Yes, sir. Okay. I'm excellent. Africa. What's up, Rafael? How you doing? Yes, sir. Lopez 2002. I see you. What's up? What's up? What's up? So, okay, just about another minute or two. Get Peru's in the building. J.A. Big up, big up, big up. And so forth. Get your coffee, your tea, your juice, anything that gets your boat flowing. Getting that nice, relaxed, calm state of mind before we hit these charts, before we touch it. Ireland, I see you, Ireland. What's up? Welcome, Ireland. Ireland, what's up? What's up? All right, so just about another minute. And you can see we have some important figures coming out for the Canadian. So we'll go ahead and take a look at that right now. Okay, so we had some, Germany, movement President Widman speaks. I didn't think that really did anything. But anyway, nonetheless, we have some trade balance coming out. So if these figures obviously are, let's see, if they're actually greater than what it is, then this will be definitely a positive reaction for the Canadians. Some of these pairs already got the move going and so forth within the last hour, or I'll say just about 6 o'clock, hourly close on those candles. And then later on, we're going to prepare for the Aussie unemployment change, the employment rate and unemployment change. And like I said, we're just, nicely going through that. Tomorrow will be a big, 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 big day for the Aussie and so forth. Not the Aussie, the Kiwi and everything like that. And then we already had a few things for the, shall I say, for the Aussie pair. So we'll check back on that. Hopefully you guys made out pretty fantastic on that. Yes, go. Yes, sir. What's up, what's up, what's up? There we go. There we go. Canada, what's up? 6666. What's good? All right. So, okay, guys. Let's get it in gear. Okay. So, like I said, the Canadian is coming out. So, I want to take a look at CAD pairs. Now, mind you, guys, hold on. I want to take a look at CAD pairs. Let me just pop this up. And wow, boy, oh boy, that already got a head start on the pound Canadian. So, guys, if you were looking at this right before when the early, like not even say early, like around the 5 o'clock hours, you can see I have a trend line here on the daily, ascending trend line, 0.1, 0.2, then we broke it, came back a retest, and broke back above it, and then we managed to bounce off of it already again. So right at also another key level, which obviously was resistance that became support. So two nice bounces over here. Now, this is the daily time frame. So when I come, I can see right there at the 6-1, we had some trouble. So guys, if you can recall, this is starting to look a lot like the pound US dollar, which we'll check back in a minute. That's already hit the 127, so that has been amazing and so forth. So like I said, we're approaching this trend line pretty closely. So if I look at the weekly, just really quick, I see it's potentially coming back for another retest of this trend line that was broken. So I'm just taking a look at the weekly and the monthly that the MAs are up. So technically we should be traded up, but in a scenario like this, obviously we are correcting, and then this has obviously a bearish engulfing, and then on a shorter time frame we broke out of that. So guys, if you did manage to pay attention or to see that on the H1, see on the 4-hour A, B, pull back to C. So we kind of stalled out here. That's why I have this shaded area. We stalled out really, really well. And then, like I said, that entry happened just right around like about 6 o'clock. Definitely. That's about 2 hours ago. So you always hear me say, sell the rumor, buy the facts. All right? So look, within this last hour, 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, I always mention that kill zone, kill zone, kill zone time, guys. We just managed to engulf ridiculously and so forth. So we just dropped within the last hour 70 pips. That was the entry. Now, mind you, like I said, we are near that trend line. So, guys, this could either just spike up with the news, most likely spiking up to retest a moving average to give you all, whoever missed it, another opportunity to go short. Again, if you missed it. If you missed it. All right? If you missed it. So that's this. I still like this for the ABCD pattern to make it all the way back down to here. But this is going to be a difficult area for price to crack. So we can see price coming down most likely towards here, spiking when the news comes out, and then retest, but ultimately just like that. All right? So I still like this as a nice A, B, C, D pattern. And when that's complete, then that will be suffice to, that will form up a nice XABCD pattern to go long again and definitely make new highs, because according to the daily and the weekly and the monthly, we are trending up still. All right, so don't forget that. We are still trending up. Moving averages are barely coming together. They have not crossed. By no means have they crossed. So we could obviously be making a new higher low now. Confirmed. All right, so we made higher highs, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. Now we're waiting for that higher low to be complete to go on and make some new higher highs. All right? Excellent. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, so if some of you aren't in this, then I don't suggest manually. At this point, I would not suggest manually. I would suggest anything like a sell stop to be safe and so forth. But we're so near this trend line, so I would just probably wait till after the news comes out to make a decision on this pair, even though it already got going. All right. So you'd have had to see this entry like about that time. And the Euro Canadian next off, that's also another one. You can see, even though the pound Canadian was a lot more desirable, the pound Canadian was definitely a lot more desirable. But we are at the top near an area of nice resistance. But we are rallying because the moving averages are up on the monthly, the weekly, and we did manage to, in fact, hit that a 127 area. So you have to be mindful of this too also, guys. So if I take the fib and I come down here, and then you see right there, that's 127. So that was obviously a good area, right where a lot of people are now starting to liquidate their positions. All right, they're starting to liquidate right now. So you can see on the weekly time frame, the nice A, B, C pullback 61, and then D 127 was just about me. All right, that's just about me. So how I would view this at this point now is not look for necessarily a short, or especially on this pair. Look for a pullback, a nice pullback into this zone or this area, then to go long again, because we are rallying up. All right, we are rallying up. That's a very good question, Coach. What do you use on the 1 hour, 100 or 200? You can making some moves up. What's your thoughts? A lot. Okay. Well, yeah. How can ECAD? Well, remember the U.S. dollar is strong. All right, the U.S. dollar is strong right now. It's turning. The DXY is gaining some strength, so that's why this wouldn't be the one that I would short. That would definitely not be the one that I would short. Clearly, this is going long. All right, so I don't know, you had a swipe on this. I'm not too sure, and so forth. But the moving averages are about to turn back on the daily to the upside. So this, just like every other U.S. dollar pair, except obviously for the U.S. dollar yen, which did some craziness yesterday, just fell right back to the floor and popped right back up. That's some chaos over there. So we did manage to engulf. So guys, this wouldn't be the one obviously you're going to short. No, these two candles are very strong. So for the past 2 days, definitely off your swipes and so forth, you made some very good progress. So I would not short the US dollar Canadian. This is not the one that I would short. All right? Especially when we broke, retest the trend line, and now we seem to obviously be rallying. So I do expect this area to be taken out. I do expect a new high. Most likely we will get that new high in like the next 15 minutes. So more so, you got to be careful now. I know some of you are probably considering a buy stop to see, but like I said, this was also a previous area where price struggled and took a turn. All right. So yesterday also too, I also did notice that there was a signal given here, but you obviously missed it, and then we rallied up. So obviously we pull back again, rallying up. So now I expect this, like I said, to escalate all the way up to 124. All right, but I'm telling you guys, I'm really interested in also the this pound Canadian. There's confusion right now because that is going on, but I'm really interested in that. Okay, all right, and now let's go through the Canadian yen. Let's go through the Canadian yen. Just like all the other yen crosses, took an absolute nosedive down yesterday. And like I said, I don't know personally what happened, but they just took an absolute nosedive. So this is definitely the moving averages have crossed. Let me see something here. Give me 1 second. Moving averages are just about to cross. We violated and broke out of this trend line, this ascending trend line right here, 0.1, 0.2, and obviously up here we broke the trend line. So I do expect us to further escalate, but keep in mind, we are sitting at a nice area of support. All right, so just keep that in mind. The Aussie Canadian, if you take a look, that's in rhythm with all the other Aussie pairs. So real quick, and then this one, that's in rhythm, like I said, with all the other Aussie pairs. And then once again, the Kiwi Canadian. This is also another one that we'll be looking at after the news and get ready for the Kiwi pairs. All right, and so forth. But I do definitely want to just take a look. Let's check back on in with the Aussie and see how did we make out. Well, okay, guys. Oh, from yesterday, just to recap and get back. Ooh, okay, guys, so you can see what's happening. If you followed me yesterday very carefully, you followed everything carefully. That was smashed out. Target 2 smashed out. Here's target 3 being smashed out. Now here's obviously that's where we were headed. We spoke about this. We planned in advance for this. They're all smashing out. So excellent work, guys. Kudos to you. Looks like the Dow died and yen became... No, the yen is a safe haven currency. The yen is a safe haven currency. All right, so guys, like I said, on shorter time frames, guided very nicely by this thing. So, all right, I want to make something a little clear here, all right? Let me just make something a little clear, guys. In situations where something is turned or it's turned on a higher time frame, it doesn't have to be at a fib level. You can watch either blue or red. And this is just after months of observation that you can see these are usually where the entry points to get back in are provided. Right there, right here again. You see what's going on? You see the theme? And obviously off the trend line, the target. So guys, you should have the marker from yesterday. If you don't, ultimately we are looking for right there. And I do believe we're going to get it. I have without a doubt in my mind that we're going to get this one. If you can see, if you can recall, remember yesterday, remember, like Drake, what I said from here to there, 61's landing right here, and we're headed straight for that, which is this trend line right here, another trend line. So guys, 61 right there. Lock that in as the overall longer term gist. Let's go. Keep moving. They are 18 and 8, my friend. 18 and 8. And then we're checking back in with the Aussie Swiss. Absolutely fell from the freaking sky. fell. Okay, so guys, from where we were yesterday, you can see exactly when we put the fib up there and then price bounced. You can see right where I said I gave definitely look out for that. That will also be also on the radar. Came very shy of that daily support, pop back up, but I don't see it that as any reason not to or why it wouldn't. And I said you got watch for this key area right there, this blue strip that we did come back and test. And then here's another one that went to the floor. And obviously, even if you want to cultivate back from when we spoke about this, when we eyed up this, the Aussie Yen, all the way from up here, and you can see, guys, these are the same things that I have here. They didn't change. It's the same. If you have my charts, they did not change. All right, broke here. Here was the next area. Broke there. Longer term, what did we say? 86. What happened? 86. Bing. This was just some icing on the cake, and we're rebounding really strong from the yen pair. So, guys, if you, like I said, recall back from Sunday, the post that I made on Facebook, and I told you, I pretty much gave you an alert in advance about the Aussie pairs. So that's it for the Aussie. All right? That's basically, you know, you guys should have made out really good. All right. What you said, do you think it'll retrace up and activate swipes? I didn't even know that there was an AU swipe and so forth, but do I believe so? Well, that's really tough because this is pretty strong trending down. So, I mean, honestly, I really don't believe so. Why? And why do I don't believe so? These, you see these wicks? That's already the retracement right there. That's already a retracement. So if you didn't see that on the, let's say, like the 4 hour or something like that, that's already the retracement. So I don't know exactly where it is, but you already got the retracement right there. All right. So we're hovering around just little by little, 1, 2, and then obviously 3. And I do believe we will achieve this definitely by the end of the day. All right. Potentially we can achieve here by the end of the day. If it does, that'll be great, you know, because it gets you guys in. But if not, then, you know. Oh, wait, you want the link? Yeah, sure. Go ahead, man. No Telegram, guys. Just Facebook and right up here. You can catch me right up there. All right. Okay, so that's that. I will also prepare for the Kiwi in advance, guys. I will prepare for the Kiwi in advance. Now, matter of fact, here's the first one I'm gonna go to. I'm gonna go to the dollar Kiwi. So, guys, I'm gonna prepare for this first in advance. Okay, just like the Aussie. Keep your eyes on that Canadian. I really want to see what's going on. So I'll zip back over there in like the next couple of minutes, all right? Okay, so the dollar Canadian, our overall target we're looking for is down here. All right, so on the daily time frame, double top scenario, 1, 2. We made a new lower high on this side, bearish engulfing. Mind you, we're preparing for this now later, guys. We're preparing for this. All right, we're preparing for that. Okay. So, bearish engulfing. We had to come back up, a retest of the blue moving averages, 2 retests so far. So just like this, I expect this to escalate on down further. All right. and the targets are already in play. This is the next one off this trend line, and then ultimately down back to this area. So like I said, like the Aussie dollar, we're seeing a potential big drop could be happening with the Kiwi dollar here. All right, a nice big drop. So mind you, like I said, this has already popped back up. So I'm going to be watching this definitely a little later on in the afternoon to see if we can now sustain that bearish pressure that's coming in. So we managed to come down on this time frame, lower low, lower high, lower low. This is expected to be a lower high. All right, so on this time frame now, when I come down to H1, I'm going to expect some random fluctuation towards until that apparent news time. So what I'd like to see is price just continue to just dance around and not really close up back above here with any impulsive price action. So I'm going to mark this area off. So that's what I want to see. I want to see price continue to just correct and consolidate until that news. And if we can hold under 7300, we can hold on to this. We're going to say hello to here later on. All right? We're going to say hello to here later on. If we can manage to hold and just consolidate and stay right there. And that's what I would like to see happen. All right? So guys, you have the target. There you go. Boom. Oops. I don't know what I did. Sorry. Oopsie daisy. Okay, and now let's look over the Kiwi, the Euro Kiwi, because I think this has some good potential to continue to rally. Good potential. All right. So next, guys, I'm looking for a buy opportunity later on this pair. All right. I'll be looking for a buy. Okay, so wave 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. The moving averages are up on the monthly, on the weekly, on the daily. They're being hugged right now. All right? On the daily. Watch me carefully. On the daily. Rallied up, pull back. This is how we're finding that trade setup for later. Rally up, 61, pull back. Take this to the next one. Rally up again. Pull back. 61. See where I'm going with this? Rally up again. Pull back. Now, almost near the 61. So obviously price will suffice as what right here? A nice potential support. So H4 time frame, H4. See what's going on here? Okay, so H4, point 1, point 2. Where does this trend line converge right here? We're looking at potentially third touch rule in effect. That usually suffices for the daily and the weekly, but I'm watching that nice sweet spot right there. Right here. That 127 looks very good. I got news coming up. Ooh-wee. I am watching here very closely. All right? So I'm looking for something like this. That third touch most likely to be respected by this trend line at the 61. You know the rule. This is the pound Kiwi. So this can move very viciously and so forth. And then we can go ahead to take out a new high. So come later at news time, I'm definitely going to be watching this this spot. So we may bounce around. We may spike through it a little bit a few times and watch and see and so forth. But I really like this setup. I like it. It looks good. It looks solid. The market is in. This is a nice corrective cycle. We're in a nice corrective cycle. You can see I'm down to 8 sharp. 1, Rally up, correction. Rally up, correction. So we can expect a nice little rally up come at news time. That looks it looks like one of those better opportunities that I like to see because we're consistently making higher highs. And the third touch of that trend line usually is what could happen. All right. So I like this. It's a nice setup. So we'll see how that works out later on. What? Oh man, you guys are hilarious. Third touch. There we go. Bounce or break. Bounce or break. Bounce or break, guys. Bounce or break. Just normal Facebook. Normal Facebook. Normal regular Facebook. All right, and here's another one. This will also go for the pound kiwi. This will also be suffice for the pound kiwi. I like the pound kiwi also. This is also another one that's about to hit a nice strong area of support. All right. So pound kiwi, euro kiwi, US dollar, we're all lining up for these suckers come later. I shouldn't call them I shouldn't call them suckers, shouldn't I? Right? And like I said, this is number one, as you guys know, this is a weekly. What happens at the blue EMA? So this today, right now, looks like this. What happens when it touches a MA? This can look totally different by the end of the day. All right? Trust me. I've seen it happen enough times. A lot of you in here have seen this happen enough times. It'll look totally different by the end of the day. All right? So this one also, but this is more so because of the pound. So there's pound weakness. Hold on, let me take a look back at the Canadian and what has happened. Anything happened? Let's look at the numbers. What came out? Ooh, so that was bad. So that came out really bad for this. That's definitely bad. Greater than forecast. That's really bad. So that's kind of bad. So US dollar Canadian should be pushing on up. So guys, this is a nice buy right now. I don't expect that to just stop. I expect that to continue to escalate through on out through the rest of the day. That's the US dollar Canadian, not the other two. Okay, so pound Canadian now. So guys, let's say by the end of the session when you finish with me, if we can get a nice little pullback test right up to this MA, right up here, that will be another entry to get back short again. Because I do believe the overall pressure is still going to be on. So if we could get that nice little pop back up, guys, that nice little pop back up to right here to test this thing, guys, this will be that opportunity that I spoke of for the short, all right? It'll be that opportunity that I spoke of to get back in for some of you to miss this, to come and ride this bad boy back all the way down for another 100 pips back to down here, okay? So regardless if the news was bad or not, the pressure is still on, all right? So we could get that little bounce, that little test back up there, then that will be good, all right? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, mind you, do not change this picture. Don't get this picture misunderstood. We are looking at this. That's very bearish. I expect this to continue throughout the rest of the day. A, B, C, D. If you missed it, A, B, C, D. A, B, C retracement right up here D127 or to the next area, and we'll take out that trend line. Nice and easy. Anything as the CAD base should correct momentarily, but regardless if the news is good or not, this is not going to overcome the prevailing trend. It's not going to overcome the prevailing trend. All right, so look at pound. Oops, sorry, pound pairs, pound pairs, pound pairs. And the reason why I'm targeting the pound so much is because the pound pairs are utterly just well, you can see the story. The pound pairs are utterly falling off the face of the earth. Okay, so guys, if you recall, I made a post about this about last week. Guess what? Congratulations, guys. Guess what? What happened? Congratulations. A, B, C. Congratulations. Achieved. Extended right here. How many pairs do you operate? When it's news coming around, I tend to take a look at stuff and see if there's opportunity, but I usually like to stick to Ben Hira. I usually like to stick to dollar pairs, Aussie. I have like a specific list and so forth. Okay, Raphael, that's excellent, great. All right, so anyway, so the pound kiwi now. I'm sorry, back to the pound kiwi. And guys, do not go short right here. Please don't do that. That is not a good place. All right, that's not a good place. You're about to hit some support. Do not get tempted. Don't do it. I know it looks so tempting. It's a nice place for them to sucker you in, for you to get you to go chase, especially with this engulfing right now. So, looks to me, obviously, we're heading down. So the Euro Canadian is a better bet come time for that Kiwi news. The Euro Canadian will be a better bet. I'm sorry, Kiwi NDP pairs. Okay, we don't have any US dollar news, so I'll go ahead. Let's check in with the euro. What's up? What's going on with the euro? Well now, Mr. Euro, well now. So guys, if you can recall, that's why it's good to just pay attention to things when I speak sometimes. If you can recall, when we are all the way up here, right, and I stressed this for weeks, and I said, guys, that we could be seeing some good pullback finally start to occur on the euro. What do we see happening now? Obviously, what is this? I'm sorry. Get out of here. They trying to spam me. All right, guys, so I'm back up on the euro, so you can see a nice 1, 2, 3 starting to form up, and we're struggling up here. So I know most of you are already short on this pair. You're already short, which is a great job. You're able to recognize that from yesterday, even when I said there's a little bit of chaos and indecision with that. And guys, I do like us to continuously come down. Hold on, let me pop back up here. I'm gonna mark off this area, because I do believe that we can have a nice spin-off back down to this MA right there. So I'm going to mark off the MA right here. Price, I do see price coming back down here to test this thing. And obviously on the weekly time frame, but this is where plus or minus another 1 or 2 weeks, we can see obviously if price begins to close or back consistently on the daily time frame, consistently back under the MA, because it's been a very long time since we've done so, that I would like to see the further rollover happening. All right, so we had nice one shooting star. This was obviously a hanging man, then a nice shooting star right here. Then we wick back up, giving you another entry. And now, like I said, on obviously the daily, we're approaching a nice little area right there where it can act as some previous resistance. But guys, I do definitely, I'm confident that we will continue to decline, especially with how we're looking as far as price action right there. All right? Just like the Aussie took a tumble, you can see them. It's virtually clear on all the dollar crosses. I'm not singling out any one. GU, EU, AU, especially AU, NU will be next later on today if you missed any of that finale. And guys, we are coming down. So the euro is, yeah. Oh man, how do I change? I would follow dollar crosses. Stay away from exotics. If you're a newbie, I would follow that. Stay away from exotics. Nah, man. Far from that. Okay, I'll go with Euro JPY in a second. All right, so guys, I mean, listen. Like I said, it's just gonna be a ladder effect. Let me put this back. Just like a staircase ladder, we all know that the market doesn't move in a straight line. It doesn't move in a straight line. All right? It does not move in a straight line. Where's my? Hold on. Get this thing a second. Let it load up. It's the rest of my information. The market doesn't move in a straight line, so it's just ladders now. So just like AU, we'll be following the same philosophy. All right? Obviously, our next point. Obviously, if this is reached, then we're going to be looking for here. We're going to be looking for here now. And then potentially all the way back down to these proprietary highs right there, especially with the US dollar gaining some really strength. And let's not forget, we violated the trend line. So now, where does the trade opportunity come in now? So since we found one for the, we found one right there. We broke that trend line on the 4 hour. We came back, we retested. So guys, we're heading on down. So I expect this once again, just like anything else, to further escalate on down, because the DXY is gaining some strength. So when we do get to here, you guys are going to do this. When we get to here, and we will, when we get to here, you're going to use the MA to get you another entry. All right? So from an intraday, when I come down to like this time frame, you know me, I never usually come down to here so much. But guys, I really want you, some of you who aren't so seasoned, who are not so seasoned, to get back in on this action. So we can expect a nice little bump, a bounce, slight bounce, test of an MA, you go short again. All right? You go short again. You go short again. I can't give you an exact price because this hasn't met yet. Price hasn't met here yet. If you wanted to do an instant, because most of us are obviously already in this. If you wanted to do an instant, guys, that's going to be a very steep stop loss, all right? Your stop loss is going to be very, very steep. So wait for like a pullback on a shorter time frame. See, look at that. Your stop loss would have to be over 100 pips. Now, we're not in the business of using 100 pip stop losses, right? That's why it's very important to catch some of these entries. Now, on this time frame, this would be still a good 1-to-1, but that is very, very steep. All right, that's very steep. So on a shorter time frame, we'll just look for some pullback, especially this engulf would pull back. I expect us to engulf. Obviously, we broke out. We broke this. We violated the trend line. Guys, we're heading down. We're heading down. We're heading down. we're heading down. All the confirmations are there. We're heading down. We're heading down. I repeat, we're we're heading down. And what I said on the break of the trend line. See how that lines up with the mouth perfectly? That lines up with the mouth. Boom. Oh, yes, sir. Well, of course it's gonna say. Where does that say a buy? I don't see that. I have a scanner right here. I don't see it. Where's their buy? I don't see a buy. Where's the buy? This I like. Yes, yes, because we have agreement now, guys. We just went over this. We have agreement now. What I spoke of. Yes, I like to see that. Yes. Now see how this popped up now? So guys, right before we went over this. This is gonna be a mega one. You're not gonna miss this today, right? We're not gonna miss this one today, right, guys? We're not gonna miss this one, right? Okay. All right. Just want to make sure we're not gonna miss this. All right. You can have the scanners entry, or you were looking at this guy. So we're already right around here. So watch. Now watch carefully. Watch when that 4 hour closes now within the next 15 minutes. Watch it now. Watch it sit here, dance around, try to entice you. You'll see. All right? Now it's at the trend line. Watch it now in the 4 hour. What I want to see is some price action start to fizz out now. Right at that 61. Now you can use either scanner's entry. You can see, obviously, wait a little more if you want. That's getting real close. All right? Okay. Yes, Euro NZD. We just spoke about Euro NZD. Okay, so I'm on to the next now. All right. This pair, whew, this pair can give you anxiety. So anyway, I believe this was a swipe that made out really good for you guys. So kudos to the new swipe guy. Did an excellent job on that. But once again, obviously, as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, we are running into this trend line, which is very difficult to crack. This is another reason why this pair is a lot of chaos and noise. All right, we go up to extremes. And now, guys, I'm on to the euro yen now. I moved on to the euro yen. Price is respecting this ascending trend line very well on the daily. Now we do have a nice 1, 2, 3 pin bar. Very obviously hell of a strong pullback. But once again, nothing has changed. We're still right back at this, shall I say, we're still right back at this 61 again. So let me get rid of this. So when I come to the H4, what can I expect? Well, so obviously after we bounced off that key level, that 134 in the daily trend line, we did manage to retrace back up here. So I don't know if some of you watching this from the London session also, but right now I'm gonna remain neutral on this pair. I'm gonna remain neutral on this pair. Okay, why are you gonna remain neutral, Lex? Well, even after this impulsive movement down, we pop back up, like I said, to 61, but we're not escalating. We're not really escalating. So this, I would like to see the daily closure on this pair. All right? I'd like to see the daily closure. So that's why I've said I'm going to remain neutral on this pair, because this long, hell of a long wick right off an ascending trend line, this bothers me a lot. I don't like this. There was no follow through as far as the rest of the day went. This came apparently all the way back up to like about a 61. So there's no follow through. All right? So I don't like this. This long wick bothers me. So me, I would like to see the daily closure to see if I can get more of an understanding of where the overall bias is going to be or is going to go. All right? From the weekly, we are sitting up here in a very, very high extreme area. And obviously price does not like being above 136. But we could have said the same thing back here about 134. And then what happened? We broke through. Then we keep coming back to retest. At the end of the week, this can look totally different. This can look totally, totally different at the end of the week. All right? And there's still a good, obviously 3 more trading days left. Wednesday, Thursday, and obviously Friday. So I'm going to remain neutral on this pair right now. A little bit of indecision and so forth. So that is the scenario as far as that. And I can pretty much say that for all yin crosses. All right? So I can pretty much say this for all yin crosses, especially the US dollar yen. So let me put the notation right here so you guys can have it. Well, clearly, obviously, it bounced, so you can have the notation there. Oh. Claudette Adams, we're looking for the rally to the upside. So we're looking for the buy. Like I said, the 4-hour candlestick closure is coming really, really soon. And you will notice that price tends to reverse over there, especially with the news that's coming out later. So I would just, like I said, be very, very mindful of this news. That could escalate, that could cause some random fluctuation. All right, so, okay, guys, as usual, our 2 more pairs, and we can take it from there. Well, I mean, I think this is pretty much clear, guys. We went over the pound Kiwi, the pound US dollar, so the pound yen will be no different. The pound yen would be no different. So you're asking, okay, what's the take with this? We've already got a pullback. I can see this on this time frame. We've already got that just from looking at the daily. We've already got the pullback. So on the H4, you can see it a lot more cleaner now. And I expect this to be a bounce off the MA. Watch, wait, let it pull up. So even from here, remember yesterday I had this here. And there you go again. Close enough, pull back. So it's safe to say we're heading down to 150. All right? 150. So with this, Let's see if you'd like. Let me see if I can set something up. What am I looking for? I'm sorry, guys. I'm looking for my notation. Hold on. Oops. Now, mind you, guys, I don't want some even too many. So do not bombard yourself with too many. Please don't bombard yourself with too many, especially with a lot of correlated pairs. All right. But this is more of a yin thing, so I'm just going to look at this as a yin cross. This was also in the scanner, so you should be following the lead of the scanner right there. That was here already, GJ on the daily. You should be following the lead on the scanner with this. Following the lead. I don't know if it's still there. I'm going to check. You should be following that lead. I don't think it's there. All right, I don't think it's there anymore. It was there, though. Well, you should be following that lead. All right. Here's another pair that I really, really like, and this is as far as the euro goes also. I'm going to look at this as a pound pair, so that's the overall target. You can speak for that. Is the euro pound. The euro pound. So, guys, I'm moving on. Lastly, I'm setting up for the euro pound. Well, obviously, clearly, that's in the up. That has reversed. So many pairs to follow up with. Jeez. Pick a few, guys. Pick a few. Okay, so from the euro pound, so swing high, swing low, swing high, we managed to rally on up, and we found good support at a 61 right over here within this highlighted region. Now, the moving averages have just crossed back above the daily, even though we are hitting an area of some resistance right here, but I don't think that's going to really matter. Okay, so what am I looking at now? Now you're going to show me, I see a nice little 4-hour Gartley forming up. I see a nice 4-hour Gartley forming up. But this, why guys, this now would not be desirable. All right? Why? Because the moving averages have crossed. We have a bearish engulfing. I know you can see this right here. I know you can see that. You probably see it pop up on the scanner really soon. But honestly, really, I'm not too keen on it because we're pushing up so hard. All right? I'm not too keen on that. Okay, I'm not too keen on this. So what I want to see now, if you didn't catch that, or wait for the 4-hour closure, is we're going to escalate to get back up to the top of this zone. All right? So if we manage once again to get a little pullback, the entry already happened during the open of the London session. If you manage to get a little pullback or any little form of slight correction, anything similar to this on this time frame, guys, we're looking at a nice new almost 80 pip ride, or already back up to the next area. Because on the longer time frame, we found good support on the 61 at the daily. All right. So we are looking to escalate. So remember, A, B, C pullback. 1, 2, 3. Can't crack this. Price is forced. It will have no other choice but to do what? Go up. Make sure you don't lose this either, all right? Because we're going to come back to this, and we're going to see how things are playing out, all right? Don't lose this, guys, please. Oh, okay, starting to pull back already, which is nice. That's good. That's good. If you don't have access to it, my excellent students, you are excellent. Let's see what one of our students has this as. Oh, okay. This is my chart. Okie dokie, guys. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So we are keen. Averages cross back up to the upside. I expect this to now go and smash right on through. Or definitely get back up to here. Very annoying range, but it's not like you cannot trade it. Yes, you can. It is tradable. All right. So on H4, just to finish on up, guys. Just finish on up. Rally up, pull back. Rally up. We get a slight pullback. What do? We're going long again, so that there's no confusion. And lastly, you asked about the Euro Aussie. I don't know. Was that a sell? Did they say something? Is that a swipe? I mean, good God, I don't know what's going on with the Euro Aussie. But as long as the Aussie dollar's falling, oh, well, there you go. That popped back up a little bit. So from yesterday, you managed to pop back up a little bit. So this is just overall the euro falling. The euro currency's falling. That's all this is. DXY goes up, euro suffers. That's it. End of story. I think you had 2 swipe calls on this. You had 2 swipe calls. So I'm not going to interfere. I'm not going to intervene with that. Just follow that, because I'm in total agreement with it as well. All right, guys. So today has been pretty well. Remember, we are all nice and locked and loaded for later. We're locked and loaded for later. Keep your eyes on those pound pairs, and especially the Canadian ones, to see if we'll get some follow through. So, guys, have an excellent day. And we'll be back to see how we made out on those trades, especially with the Kiwi, Euro Kiwi, the Kiwi dollar, pound Kiwi. So let's get it, guys. Excellent day. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Very, very good. Very informative.